are so heartless, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for. You got me hoping, and you don't care. And I don't even know what I've been fighting for.
Hello friends, what's up? You're watching Motor69. So in this video we are going to discuss or make a review on TVS Radeon. So TVS Radeon is a hit product, and now TVS has launched its new variant with upgraded features, and it is now looking even more cool with those features. So let us see what is in the bike and everything. Let us know in detail. So let us go into the video. First, we will be talking about the price and variants and colors. So this comes with three variants, mainly the drum BS6 dual tone drum and dual tone disc, and I think you can go for dual tone disc because it is value for many product. And as you can see in the screen, you can see the different colors of this bike, and I personally like that brown color one. So moving on to the design and features of this bike. So design wise, this is a very simple looking bike. I think if you want a more retro style looking as well as with very classic looking, I think you can go for this Radeon. If you want a slightly modern style looking, you want LED headlamps, I think you can go for TVS Start City Plus, but this is also an amazing product. You can see from the front, you can see a massive headlamp unit along below which you have got the LED DRLs, and you've got the chrome plated insert surrounding the headlamp, and you've got a very simple look from the side of this bike. And this bike looks really small, but it's still an amazing bike. From the side, you can see the dual tone that's been provided. This is a dual tone drum variant, and you have got red color and black color. In between there are white colors that's running. I think the overall color tune is very good, I think, this in this bike. And you know, the bike looks really pretty simple, but everything is fitted quite nicely in the sides. When we come to the rear side of this bike, you can observe there you've got the tail lamp unit, and you've got the indicators. So indicators are not a flex type one, but they are fixed one. And moving into the quick specs of this bike. So let's see the 118 kg weight with 180 mm seat height and ground clearance of 180 mm. I think the TVS should have reduced the weight of this bike still more, like 108, 110. It would have been pretty much good, but still the weight is decent enough. And the seat height is plus in 790 mm, so I think even a 5-inch rider can easily stand right, so there is no height issues coming here. And the whatever you can say, 180 mm ground clearance is massive ground clearance, in especially in city conditions. 180 mm, I think you need not to worry what's below, and you can easily ride this bike. And one more thing that we can see here is the chrome treatment that's been given, that's been running straight from the catalytic converter to the end of the exhaust pipe. And you have even got two stands, so which is, I think, not visible even in higher end bikes. And from this side of this bike, you have got a very simple sari guard, and I think the cost cutting is done there. So coming to the seat is comfortable, cushiony, and visual wise also pretty much good. You have got a very grippy grab handle, and you have got the stand like thing which makes it practical, like you can easily carry a box over there or any luggage you can easily carry and travel different places, and the seat is pretty much comfortable to sit. And from the rear side, you'll get a view of this bike like this, and you can observe a very slim petrol tank. The petrol tank is lengthy, but it's at the same time it's kept slimmy, and you have got the cuts on the petrol tank, and tank pads have been attached so that you get more grip while riding. I think this is a very good feature that they have got in. And you can also see there's a tank cap, and this holds a 10-liter petrol tank on this bike, so with a range of around 600 kilometers, the full tank. And you can see the switches that has been used, it's completely borrowed from the TVS Rider, and the quality of the handle and the clutch bars everything is top notch from the TVS this time. They have replaced their old ones with so superb thing. And one more upgrade the TVS has brought here is this digital instrument cluster. Along with that, you have got at the side the mobile charger that you can use while riding, and it's also a newly introduced feature in this TVS. And talking about this instrument cluster, this instrument cluster is similar to that you see in the TVS Rider, and you've got everything in that except some features have been removed considering the price point of this bike. But still, at this price point, you are giving a fully digital instrument display, which is even running in the 125cc segment. I think that is great from the TVS. And as you can see, there is a similar thing. There is no modes here, except you have got only eco mode here. There is no mode change which is seen in the TVS Raider. Here you can see there is only one eco mode. Apart from that, gear indicators there, trip is there, and all the necessary time, speed, fuel, everything is completely digitalized in this, and the instrument cluster looks pretty much good on this bike. So moving on to the engine specs, we can observe there it's a 109.7cc air-cooled engine which powers 8.08 bhp and a torque of 8.7 newton meter. Now the torque and power ratios are similar, and there is a linear power delivery from this engine, and this engine is completely straight but is slightly inclined, and you get the 4-speed manual the gearbox along with it. And I think if you are going to purchase this bike for a city condition, I think this won't disappoint you, because this is basic punchy, you get power at the necessary time, and the engine is also more refined at the same time. There's very less vibrations. And coming to the brakes and suspension of this vehicle, so you have got a front drum brake in this variant, and you will also get a disc which is 240 mm. If you are getting a drum, it's 130 mm drum setup from the front. And you can see there's a 17-inch alloy wheel that has been provided in this bike. Apart from that, you can see the front suspension, the telescopic suspension have been provided. I think from the rear side, we can observe here the rear side is also got 17-inch alloy wheels and wider tires. So it also got 130 mm drum brakes, and you've got the spring type suspension. So braking is pretty much good considering the segment, and even you have got IBS technology in this, so that also adds to it. And the suspension is also pretty much good on this bike. Overall, if I have to speak about this bike, I think if you want a classical product, like you want a retro look, you want some really bassy engine, like a slightly punchy engine, along with that you've got slight features, I think you can go for this. If you want slight a modern look, I think you can go for the TVS Stars D Plus, which is also an under segment. But I think compared to that, you can really invest money on this, because this is value for money. And apart from that, if you want to purchase this TVS, I think among the variants, purchasing disc is most sensible one, considering the safety also. So with this, I'm going to end the video today. So I hope you have got some very good information. Meet you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.